Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is SockBot, and today I wanted to talk about something, again, not different. Little Big Planet again. So, to be specific, I want to talk about something that I kind of have a love-hate relationship with, and I don't just mean Little Big Planet in general, because you know there's always those annoying tech things that just don't work quite right. It takes you like 40 tries to get them right, and it's friggin' awful, and I hate it. But also I love it because, you know, I mean, that's the process of Little Big Planet. That's what we deal with, that's what we go through, and I love it anyways. But no, what I wanted to talk about was one particular thing that just never ever seems to work right in every situation except for one, and that is the mover. Now, I mean specifically the regular mover and the advanced mover, because they both do basically the same thing, just kind of one can go in multiple directions and the other can't. And I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because it really bothers me. So, short video, but anyways, let's talk about the mover. So let's talk about the places where it does work first, to start out with the positive. So the positive is, well, there's not a whole lot, but in terms of kind of making a, I don't know, an omnidirectional little avatar or something like that to actually move around where you want it to based on the control stick, oh yeah, that works great. Use the advanced mover, go for it. To make something that just suddenly launches in one direction, that works too. It's fine, it works great for that. Now, everywhere else, in terms of places where it actually has to be somewhat exact and somewhat useful and somewhat specific, or anything like that, the mover doesn't friggin' work. It just doesn't, and it never has, and that really bothers me, because what I was hoping was that we could kind of use the mover as a sort of detached piston. And now what I mean by that is have it go, let's say it goes this way and this way, but you want it to go this way infinitely and this way infinitely, kind of just depending on what you really are looking for in that specific level. Now, that does not work. The mover will fly literally all over. I can only equate it to like trying to put two rockets on each side of something and then having them shoot randomly and hoping that that will control your thing and not have it spin out of control. Now, I know you can add a gyroscope, don't get me wrong, but then of course, if you add a gyroscope, it's going to stay like this, but if any motion is put in either direction, or even if it's not half the time, it'll go flying off into oblivion, and that is literally one of the most annoying things in the world. Now, I know that this is a little bit ranty, but I say this because I love the game. I say this because there needs to be things that are fixed, but the mover is one thing that just does not work. Now, pistons work great. They've solved all the issues, or almost all the issues, in terms of pistons being able to go all the way down to zero and all that kind of stuff without it totally glitching out and shooting off in a different direction. But movers are freaking useless. And I don't mean completely useless. I mean mostly useless. And for every sense of my personal thing, I would rather use a piston in almost every single area. Anyways, short video today, just wanted to talk a little bit about something that was frustrating me and that has been frustrating me, and I figured it was something that I'm sure has frustrated other creators out there too. So, anyways, movers suck. Stick to pistons wherever you can. Like, even if you have to create some invisible material to pull your Sackboy back and forth, or your Sackbot back and forth, just do that. It's better. It'll save you the headache. And yeah, I mean, if you want to check out any of the like ways to deal with the different issues that movers call, you can check out my last, well, not last video, it was like 5-6 videos ago, where I made the advanced trick with the kind of dash ability. So you can check that out if you want. It kind of shows you how to deal with a couple of those issues, and you can look at the circuit board for that. It should help you a little bit. But basically what I had to do was like use 3 movers for every single movement of the Sackbot, which was such a headache. Anyways, that's all for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like down below if you did like the video. Comment if you want to. Whatever you do does help me and makes me happy. And I always read your comments and all that kind of stuff. So thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys very soon. And goodbye. Bye. Movers.